All right. So now we know we're moving on here. We're talking about the.
Damn.
This is the dude, man. And I think I think AI has figured out a way to put the dude looking at me like, dude, what the fuck you doing with me out here? You got me out here picking at a cashew farm, dirty with my pink pajamas.
I think the damn dude is and the AI program you're using is using the Google secret data that no one knows about, and they're secretly going, have you looked up pistachios lately? Pink. Now I know you've looked up pink. We've had that discussion,
Yeah, but
but
see, I,
somehow
I
one
Donald, I asked
goes
it for it.
and pistachios
I
are
asked it for
involved.
it. I asked it for it. I asked it for it. I said, make him with an American worker on a cashew farm wearing pink pajamas that are soiled. That's what I asked for.
Oh man, that's funny as shit. But why?
Because I'm a dude, man.
He's holding a cantaloupe. What is that?
It's a big walnut. I'm telling you, man. If you ever chill out now and listen and just watch this shit being
Oh, I'm
high
listening, man. You
and
just
just
tell me
watch.
what I'm seeing.
Notice that the other one didn't have a peace pipe, but now I've instituted a peace pipe. So we're gonna speed up just a little bit and kind of look at him here. But now you got the Walter character there. It's kind of a nut and it's kind of a pipe. They're like, hey man, everybody's wearing pink, man. What do you think?
Well, I'm just waiting to see what you're thinking. Now, I'm just looking at the pictures. Keep explaining, please.
So I used the word medicinal farm. You can't say cannabis, you can't say certain things, but you're just talking about farmers. I put pink, his pink, look at him, he's just pink. We're gonna keep on going through here. And this dude here is like, man, you smoking weed, I get a drug test. Or
That
actually
dude
he's like,
looks like a guy dude looks like a guy was Jack Daniels going, oh no, here's how we make that whiskey.
look at there. That's fucking cool, man. That dude's like, that's some good fucking weed. I'm gonna have then this girl starts showing up here a little bit, not her, but it's close to her. They're right. He's helping him on a tractor. These next few pictures are like sitting near a tractor. Just look at these pictures. This is some weird shit. There's a lot of things that I've figured out that it can't do, and I kind of pointed out, but its interaction with a person and a tractor is not good.
Oh no.
I don't know what that is. And what the fuck is that? I don't know. It looked like some kind of a carnival ride or something. I don't know, man. Do you see that steering wheel thing or whatever that dude sitting in back there? I don't know. What is this? What the fuck is he riding?
No. I hadn't seen the original track. Now that's the closest to an original tractor. Oh, that one is good. That one back there, that's more like one of those modified ones because, being raised on the farm, the only time I remember riding a tractor, unless I was driving it, is I sat on the fender. And that picture right there, there's the fenders. But now that's a two new one, and you don't want to sit on those fenders unless. But
Yeah.
back during the day, hey, I remember my daddy holding me in his lap, me riding on the fender, and you going blah, 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 blah through the garden. So some of those are familiar, and some of those are like, what the hell are you people thinking?
Well, that's like the one that's on there now. I put a brand new small tractor. Like I was expecting like a fancy luxury. And it has this, I don't know what, it's like a two-seater, like a four-wheeler type, I don't know, like a side-by-side with a tractor front or something. I don't know what, and it's got sheep in it. I didn't ask you no damn sheep, I can assure you.
Well, what the
I don't know what, see what I'm saying?
an explosive melon between his legs.
Hey, look at here. That dude's like, what the fuck are you doing sitting like that on a tractor, you dumb fuck? Then you got this guy here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. He's like, man,
What
what you
is the
doing?
damn egg between his legs? I'm starting to see that now. I'm noticing these little details that are repeated. Even if you change a word, there's certain things they keep repeating.
That's
What
part of the
between his
peace pipe.
damn pink legs?
It, it's part whenever you put peace pipe, those things appear, and I guess that tobacco or whatever you're smoking is in that white thing, but it's not always white. So you get a container, some kind of a little odd end like that, and a pipe of some sort. Now you see this one here's got look at there, it's got a
But now look between his feet. That's what I'm talking about.
exactly.
There's an egg between his
I
feet.
know, but listen to me again.
Go ahead.
Every time it's got the peace pipe, it's in every one of them almost. But every time you get a peace pipe, you get a peace pipe, you get this thing like a container to put the stuff in, and you get some kind of a decorative thing. It's like a part of the ceremony or something.
Oh, the one right by the tire wheel or the lawnmower slash tractor looks like a turbo coconut oil.
It's something like that. You know,
You passed that.
we've already been there. I kept it. I kept the ones that were good, and I kept it in there about every 4. But now, see here, this really looks like cannabis. But now it's a weird way to sit in a tractor. It's very out of scale. I'm telling you, it can't deal with a tractor. But that is cannabis out there. It looks like anyway.
See, that looks more like the what is it that makes tequila?
Oh yeah,
That the cactus plants. That looks more like that than that. Well, then
blue
he's got.
agave.
He looks like his feet are broken, sitting
No,
in
but
a wheelchair.
okay, I
That's
don't know. Maybe
with. No, I love the pictures.
it's. I think it's a mix between the agave and the pot. There's some pot things. It looks like a bud at the top of the pot.
It does. I mean, again, there are the leanings that direction. I agree with that.
And then
It's
it's got
not.
this lanolin thing. But now again, see, it's not gonna. It's cheating because if I put in cannabis or even CBD, it blocks it. It says, "Oops, terminology not allowed."
Oh,
So
right.
you got
No, I'm
so
just
you got to
enjoying
say,
ones I can say. Hey, you type in what you want, man. I just want to comment on them when you.
yeah. I'm just explaining to people how to get to it. I mean, because you're not going to get this weird
Absolutely,
shit.
sir.
You're not going to get to this kind of weird shit if you don't type in some shit. What do you think? The guy's got one light. It does some weird shit with tractors, man. I don't know. But it definitely looks like he's burning the bowl there. And that there looks like leaves, but it's not the same size plant. It's just got this leaves. Look at there. That dude there, I think I keep him a lot. That there's a weird picture there, man. That little girl there looks like she's from one of those scary films or something, doesn't she? I don't know. Uh-oh. What is
Yeah.
it?
I don't know where that came from, but apparently it got it off your phone or PC.
I typed in a luxury soiled girl. That's how you get it. Now this right here is a food scientist there giving him a grade on his bud.
That's some good shit, dude. Look at him. He turned into the pink.
These here are some what you call them? I called it uh, investor group, whatever they are. I don't know what it is. I can't think of the word right now. These are people. These are angel investors or whatever it was.
Hey,
But I
dude.
even yeah.
Oh, I was going to just say, yeah. The folks who go, hey, man, let me go try this shit out and see if I want to invest. Silent partner, like,
Yeah.
that look
So
like his
now,
old bachelor, Jean-Luc Picard. you know, them
hey,
folks
real
that
quick,
do it. Go ahead.
real quick, I have him signing contracts here. Okay. Now this thing is picking up. I think it's cumulatively understanding. And then next, I start doing iPads. And then next thing, I notice the girl looks upset. So I just play along with it, and I say, put the dude and her in a place that she wants to be, and then she get this big smile on her face. This is fucking crazy. You're gonna see it
Well,
if you
and that's
just.
what I mean is, yeah, you just rotate through the things. It's just I got to be sure I can see them so I can commentate. I just miss some. So yeah, let me know the ones that you go. What the hell?
Well, I
I
mean,
ain't
you
seen
need to be
those
looking at
so
all of them
far.
because it's kind of look at all of them just for a few minutes, for a few seconds here. And I keep that guy around. This girl right here, it's not really her, but it's a variation of her that's going to continue to show up. It's like his girlfriend. He's picked her out, like in the world that I've described for him, you know. And they'll let you be pretty liberal with this character. Most characters you can't play with. I think it's just because of this character. I don't know. Maybe they, I don't know.
No, no, no. Slow down. I don't always get the photos that you're scrolling through. You're going through them pretty fast, and so when you was talking about a
Yeah.
woman, you were way back in at a different photo.
Well, we're not there. We are just now getting to her. This is kind of the first picture of her right here. Okay, just watch her or a variation. It's a
I
brown headed
see, right? I see a brown chick and or
right
brown
there.
headed guy, and she's wearing a weed pajamas, and the dude's doing the same thing, but it's man pajamas, got a smoke in his mouth, red glasses, and an iPad. That's what I see currently.
Well, she showed up and she stayed there. It's like she wanted to be with the dude and the dude wanted to be with her. And like this guy right here was an investor. So I don't know if he stole her from him, but you just watch a lot of this shit. It just does it by itself. You see, now
It
she's
does,
still there.
but you had mentioned her, and this was the first picture I had actually seen her.
I,
I'm
you,
saying you got to slow that down because my signal is not as good as yours.
I've only went one. So we're just easing into it. Can you see her?
Yes, he's standing there. He's in a different color robe going, hey. So I can see what you see right now. Please
Yeah,
continue.
they're making more money. And they got
Yeah.
solar. Now, there's some of these are redundant. Let me get past it. That there's redundant. That there's her too, right there, kind of.
Okay.
She starts showing up. Okay, now she's getting really close. See, now this is kind of the beginning of their relationship. They're making that money, and you see that right there.
Right.
What's going on with her breasts?
Well, the dude's very happy, and
Yes.
they've grown and they've been showing up kind of like gold digging. Somebody trying to show off, younger, older. You know.
So she's still around, and then she's got that boob job. Look at that weave they got, man. Look at those fucking buds, bro. You know what I'm
Oh, I
saying?
know. And then it looks like either I ain't gonna say who I think that kind of looks like. That
Well,
movie's awful.
you wait till you see the what you wait till you see the and I uh the cacti. That shit's crazy. But
Well,
now look,
now I'm gonna say this for this one photo. If you've ever watched Fight Club, there's two big actors. That's who that looks like to me. And it also reminds you of the Walter in The Big Lebowski.
yeah, it does. But look at his hand.
Oh, I know. I see it.
Yeah, man. And to me, you're going again. You're going to see all these characters. They'll morph a little bit, but it's going to be those. These two right here stay together a lot. It's really amazing. There'll be these other people that come in there and okay, so now it's nighttime. They still show. Look at that fucking bud right there, bro. Look at it. Get that shit cut up. That's some nice shit. Look at that. His numbers are getting big. His teeth are all clean. His hair is nice. She's happy. He's real happy. Some of these are redundant. Look at there. He done got into the good shit right there, bro. Look at it. That's a fancy, crazy shit. It's done turned his skin pink, man. He's off into the heavy shit. The green shit. Look at it, man. The way he's doing his hand, man. They're like,
Dog.
"Right, man." He's just chilling. Now he's understood. He's touched with God, man. He's
No,
there.
he's touched with some green shit. But yeah, it's still the Hulk. Oh yeah, that's still kind of redundant. Go ahead.
Some of them here. Look, now this is getting kind of new. It's kind of mixing in here. It's going to start changing here in a minute. Some of those kind
Well,
of
see, one of the ones before I thought was more Iron Man. Let's see if we can get some me saying Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. to see if those photos change. Because there were the
it's it.
photos, a little bit of Walter, it was a little bit of the Fight Club first, and the Iron Man for just a moment, along with the Hulk thing. So I made that association in my head. So
See,
let's
you'll
see
know
what
more of
shows
those
up.
references. I know that it's characters that I've heard or seen before. Like, but I don't. I've never watched the movies. I've seen them in advertisements, so I don't know what they would look like in all respects. So that's exactly as you see here. That girl is kind of morphing, and we're putting them in more looks. Look at him now. You know, she's putting her arms around him and stuff. She's getting, you know. You see right. This was the one right here that made me say she looks upset. Let's put. It may be a couple of slides over, but it's like put y'all in a place that she wants to be. So
Sure.
so I let it have wide open. Look at her. You know, she's all pouty, and that picture and this picture here, she's all sad. You know, but the dude's making money, and he's like, man, let's keep on making money, and she's sad. So this is where she wants to be. These next four pictures. So there are these next four are really where she wants to be. So she's hot. Look at her. This is what she wants to be. She's the one who made the decision to do these. Or the computer made the decision. Look at his eyes. He's like, man, Brad, thank you so much, man. You have made you. I don't know what you've done. You hooked me up with a nice girl here.
That one right there. She's like, motherfucker, you gonna light my joint? Look at her. She's like, turn around here and light my damn joint. He's like, no, man. See, these here's like, I love this man, but the dude is like, what?
Yeah, this is where she wants to be. Again, this is where she wants to be. All this
This is total. I'm with you. Now
this
that
is
one
him.
right there is a little more.
That's redundant though. It's redundant. It's already been up there.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that right there is like,
There's a
yeah, that one right there is like, look, we are totally happy together. That's it. I don't want nothing more from you than what we have together. You may be rich, I may be poor. Now, if you get too damn poor, I'm gonna drop your ass. But
yeah, man.
there is that aspect to humanity that there's folks are totally happy like that.
Well, and added to this, so like I felt bad for the dude. I was like, put places that both of them are happy, and the place that she wanted, and the place that he wanted, and the place that they wanted together are all the good. The only time that they're not in a place like this where they're just spending time together smoking weed, I'm making them do something. So this is really what they enjoy doing. Sometimes there's these little decorative ball things. Sometimes it's eggs. Now you see her feet. She starts showing me her feet. I didn't ask for that.
Hey, put in some new keywords. Nah, let's not go the feet route. Please. Let's see what else will pop up. Please, please.
Oh, we're going to just continue through here. I started playing around with it, and we're almost done with this presentation. So
I'm messing with you, brother.
you can see here. Now this is talking about the dude's children. It's like I'm like put a picture of the dude on the park bench with the little Lebowski, and he's like, "What are you talking about, man?" And it puts him there, waiting on
It's like bowling ball. That's what I've been seeing. That I've
Yes,
been
it could be
wondering.
that.
Why
Could
am
be
I
that.
seeing a bowling ball at every one of those photos?
But now you look here, you see it's a bowling ball, and it could be that there's a pin in a bowling ball. I don't know. Could be. I thought it was with the medicinal, but now it only shows up if I type in smoking a peace pipe or with medicinal shit. I don't know. We can play
Yeah,
with it and see.
I had that discussion. Way back when we was on the tractor and stuff. And what's that round thing? It's always in every photo, and I kept thinking, is it a bomb? Because without knowing what you actually type in. But yeah, look at every one of those. There's a round ball, quote bowling ball, Big Lebowski, and then the medicinal stuff that matches up with a lot of it. But at the same time, it could be a pin. This thing could be thinking a little deeper than you're thinking.
No,
It's
no, no,
showing.
Donald. I've went through this line of thought. You're just catching up. I'm telling you. I have. I'm showing you this to see where you're to let you see where all it's doing. I can't identify all of it for you, but yes, I have made the association before with it being that. But I'm telling you, when it changed, it became more of a little a decorative thing. Whenever I type in medicinal, or if I type, it's both. It's a very just I think if you just look at it, you'll see it. This it's about to get really complicated now because we're talking about the children and then him and her, him and this girl get back together here in a minute. It is very intense, and it's just we're almost there. Can you see it? Look down here. See, this is some more of that medicinal shit. I don't know if that's bowling ball. I don't know if it's medicine. You see what I'm saying? So it's just you just gotta. Just when you think you're about to make a decision on what it is, it gives you some other kind of a deviation. There's him in the little Lebowski, but now most of the time it's a daughter. See that, but now that also could be the girlfriend. Eventually, I just go ahead and take that out because I saw this picture right here, and I was like, I'm just not going. I'm not going to put the daughter anywhere in there. And this is kind of that girl that came back. She kind of morphs. You see her right there, and she kind of comes back to this girl here. She comes back to that girl. Now the dude changed there. He got a little bit different in that picture. And then but he comes back to the dude. See, so that was a big deviation. But the dude's always saying, see there's another one of these things here. Now, is it medicine? Is it the bowling ball? I think it is part of the bowling ball sometimes. Sometimes I think it's medicine. But now, see the word that I use for these two right here, I went back to using luxury. And see that her face looks really fake. But there you see now, look at all that right there. There's bowling balls. There's it could I don't know what all that is. It's just a lot of weird shit. You know. Now look at the dude there. Who is that? That looks like Robert Plant of the Led Zeppelin. They're going.
Hmm.
What do you got us into, Brad?
Yeah, say again, it's listening to you.
But now you see, look at that.
No, I mean I saw everything you're talking about, and
There's a cat now.
it's just not a big Lebowski thing. It's I know you were showing me the growth of the AI thing, but it's all about the Big Lebowski, and unless you're a big Lebowski fan, you don't know all the details. So, hey, you kept trying to show me, and I did notice. Hey, all of these things, regardless
Look
of
at the
what you're
girl.
typing in,
Look
they
at your
all
look at
have
your screen.
a common thing that has to do with the dude in the Big Lebowski. The round thing over. Like the picture I'm currently seeing is the dude is sitting on the back porch. It looks like I will say, a Japanese pagoda or something, or just whatever. And okay, now it changed. He's sitting cross-legged, doing the Zen thing with a chick behind him. But now there are aspects in every one of those that go back to the Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski is about bowling, drinking, partying, overdoing. So it was only just when I kind of just realized that, sorry, I'm slow, that I go, you know what? There are aspects to every bit of the movie of the Big Lebowski regardless of the representation, whether it's a drink, a pen.
Look at that.
That's
What is
what
that?
you were saying. So that's why I was asking you because, dude, I don't play with this.
What is
Is it that
that?
small?
What is that a representation of?
Hold on. Let's see. All right. Well, dude is smoking one, and apparently she's handing him another, and he's in camo, she's in pink. He's actually in an Indian type clothing. She's in more of a bow chicka wow wow look, and looks like Angelina Jolie. Oh wait, okay, yeah. I see how her legs are spread now.
That is not what I was looking at. I'm looking at this pipe right here. It's very phallic, is what I was trying to say.
Well, and that's why when you zoomed into it, I went, I see how her legs are spread. It is very phallic.
Very phallic.
So, because hey, he's already smoking. So it ain't like she's handing a pipe to smoke. There was another man who that thing.
There's multiple layers there.
Oh, see, that's just people being in nature, you know. Let's say I see some shrooms down there. Are those mushrooms at the bottom of that picture? Oh, wait, that one. What is that?
I would say it was buds, but like it just a AI version of it. It was like a way to cover up something.
Okay. I got you. Oh, that should be mushrooms. See, again, you've got that drink in the middle, which is part of his thing, but it also signifies a pen. I bet you. Oh, look, that semi-round thing right to his, well, my left.
Well, what I see here is a bowling alley too. That building kind of looks like a bowling alley.
Yep.
See here.
Yeah.
Let's go to
it. Look at those long lanes.
Yes.
All right. So there's that little round ball. Okay. Well,
I'm trying to get out of these pictures.
you go right ahead.
Here's something new here. Here's that round ball.
Yep. There you go.
You got one in her hand.
Somehow that chick starts looking more and more like Angelina Jolie. Why? Did they hear me? There you go, round ball.
What is that?
I don't know, but
look at that.
Yeah. Again, 8 ball for damn sure. Oh, look at all them balls in that pen to his left. Or, excuse me, his right. My left. Yeah.
There's some wild turkey.
Pen, but it's also, and then all the balls.
And look at there. Look at it.
Yep.
See, she's looking so sexy looking. She's showing her feet.
She's showing her feet. Yep.
Now she's hiding them.
Yeah, but look at her tongue.
Yeah, look at that ball.
Yeah. And her tongue. Again, where did that devil tongue come from? I mean, zoom in on her face. Oh, my God, you lost it. Look at it. So where the hell did that come from?
I didn't ask it for anything like that.
I know you didn't, but I want you to notice it so we see how the AI reacts to it.
Well, it could be passionate because I may have used the word passionate in a.
Oh, okay.
Along those lines.
I hadn't seen her tongue till then, so that's why I was like, okay, it's
slowly
learning.
Well, I had to think about
changes.
Now, here's another foot thing here. This is when I really started noticing. I'm like, why is she showing me her feet? And I just started.
Yeah.
Well, You
Hey,
know,
no judgment, brother. I mean, again, that's why I was going back to is maybe it is seeing something on your phone, your computer, your account that it's also taking whatever you type into it, even if you want something totally new, it's still taking past things. I mean, that was my question was like, is this, can we make this just totally start over? I was just
yeah,
curious.
yes, yeah. You can strip it all down, but now, like I said, now some of this these are very complicated requests. You don't get that
Absolutely.
environment with And I was like, I've given it, but now even however I change it, it left it with this girl, pretty much the same girl. And it gave these lanes like a bowling alley, kind of a wooden aura. It had a bowling alley kind of thing to it. Now they get serious. It kind of changes like that, but it's very, and it's very sick because I put the word passionate in it. So that was very, you could tell she's glowing and he's like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But now see, now I asked it for a foot pick here. I was like, okay, you teased me with that one and that last thing. Give me some. Now, this is what it gave me. I asked it for feet. So it's kind of like a woman. This thing's kind of it's almost like I had a woman programmer that did mine. Because like if she'll give me something, but if I ask her for it, she'll give me some bullshit. Something.
Well, that's what I mean. What the hell's wrong with that one? All the way to the side. Gee. It had two extra toes.
Yeah, look at that shit, bro. I don't know what that has. That's one pretty, and in there, like there's it had.
Yeah, he's like, let's throw two more on there. They apparently like toes.
And look at him. He's like, dude, you fucked up, and you
Yeah.
gonna piss her off, you know. But now that she's showing me a toe, but it's some wicked looking shit. I don't know.
It's a talent. It's like, dude, use those talents to claw your way out of that.
Mm. But she
Hey,
like
now
she
those are pretty.
showed some more boot. I mean, it's almost nipply right there.
Almost.
That's it's a redundant. Oh yeah. So now this is getting close to where she had her hand on him, which is unbelievable, man. Look at that. Holy business. Now that there is very romantic out there. They've got to the point now to where they just it's this is like a mid frame. She's crawling somewhere, but you see, look at the bowl right there. You see that
Yeah,
bowl?
there's still a ball in a bowl, kind of like referring to bowling. I mean, see, that's what I've noticed about every one of these is, regardless of what it is, that it's always going to have a bowling,
That's
the
very
dude,
smart,
Big
man.
Lebowski,
That's
very
very fucking
interactive.
smart, man.
It
That's very
is.
fucking smart. That's very fucking smart. That's exactly a bowling ball. Think about it. A bowl and a ball. There you go. Mm, that's it. And
Well,
then you
see, and
start
that's what
asking,
I've noticed about whatever
but
you
you
type
see,
in. I mean, if you start saying and you start with that basis, the AI only just kind of looks for those references and builds from there. My
and
opinion.
well, and no, and you think about it. Like what I was saying is that when I use medicinal, it really turned into these. So it used that bowl and ball as a bowl to put in the weed. So it kind of changed it. So it changed it from just being what it was. It kept that fucking Lebowski theme, but it used the concept that I asked for. So it's kind of weird because I was asking for medicinal shit because I just I was smoking a peace pipe or having I always put in some kind of a little. Now this is kind of weird here too. This was just a feet thing. It was on the same. She showed me feet and I said with her showing feet and look at him. I don't know what the fuck he got going on there. Can you see his foot? His feet?
Looks like you got three of them, but
Four of them.
somebody's watching them.
Yeah. Who is
It looks like you got two legs and he's wearing like 1.5 tennis shoes on each, and another leg sticking out the side you just can't see. Maybe he's a peg leg kickstand.
And
But
she's
who's
pissed off.
watching them?
Yeah, and she's
Oh, she's
pissed off.
pissed off because somebody else
She's
is
pissed off
videoing them.
because she's like he's interrupting us and like has his feet out here, and you need to make him stop. This needs to stop. I am very uncomfortable. This is over the fucking line. You know,
Yeah, I got you.
it's
Excuse
what
me.
it is. She's upset, and you know, but now something changed. But there's those bowling balls. You know, so they can be
Yeah,
bowling
again,
balls.
it is pick that theme, and so
Look at
yeah,
there. That's a
that's
bowling
what
ball
I
right there.
started noticing is like every photo
Yeah.
has a round ball in it or something referring to it. The medicinal thing. Well, it still goes back to what you had said before. You had noticed it, but I think you may have forgot about the pins. It could have been those bottles that represent the pins in a bowling alley. You noticed that long wood thing. See, I missed that. I was more thinking, you know, women and stuff. The dude.
Yeah. But look at there. There is a great example of a bowling ball. And remember, this was done with me the other night at 10 p.m. You know, I was just sitting out there. I was sitting in there, and my wife was like, "What are you doing in there giggling?" Because I was high damn motherfucker. What was that? Okay. Anyway, so I was well into giggling. And of course, you know, if you're a Lebowski fan, and I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm like looking at the dude
She's got
and
6
hers.
toes.
Yes, at least. Yeah, they were fucking with me. She was fucking and like look here, look at the look on her face, like, haha, I'm looking away. I'm not even gonna make contact. But
I know it,
here's you a
but I
pretty
still
foot
wonder,
bastard.
how in the hell does an AI go, 6 toes is normal? By God, I will render that.
And then it fucked with me and had the dude had his feet black toenail because I asked for black toenail polish. And now
Hey,
she's hiding behind him. Look at him. She's hiding behind him. She's like, leave me
yeah,
alone,
but
you
you know
pervert.
what he's also saying? He's like, you know what? My lady did this. I have a perfect pedicure, and she's like, I did that for my man, and he let me whatever color. See, that's not the same because I mean, look how strong he's like. He's sitting there and he's like, "Come on, bitch." I mean, See, there you go. See, that is a secure man with a very secure woman behind him in a
Yeah,
very beautiful place, even though his toenails are black.
as well as his
See,
fingernails. And I don't know.
those look kind of. Eh.
I don't know what that is. You
Looks
can't
like
look
a
at the
tat.
you can't look at the details, but from a distance, you know that looks pretty cool. You know?
Well, no. I know. I just glance at them and kind of wonder how it rendered them. Like
Yeah,
that right there. See, that's a very well, not that one. That one. I mean, see, to me, that's a confident man is like, come on, bitch, I don't give a shit. And then the woman is happy that the man let her have her way, but at the same time, she's welcome to stay feminine. I am the woman, but we are partners. And again, he's got that huge ball between his legs. Bowling, manhood. I mean,
and hey, right here, I think it did it to her boob. Look, there's no other balls there, so it did that little boob right there. Look at it.
Yeah, it made her boob rounder. Uh,
Move
his
it.
his outfit is a little bit Indian. She's got a little bit of an Indian cast. Now, I mean, like American, long black hair, and then like just what he was wearing.
Ooh, look at that. Look at her eyes. I don't know what that is. It looks comfortable, but then it looks scary too.
It does. He looks married because here he is. He's got a ring. He's showing it. It's prominent. Uh, you got the ball in the background. I will say it's the moon because it's perfectly round. Then you got, like you were discussing, the alleyways, which is the candles. And then, of course, you're back to the pagoda thing. The thing that reminds me, this is a Japanese scene. Because the Japanese are so into wearing the togas, the robes, and got their little feet going.
Hey, you just brought up something here that's interesting. It's kind of I want to tie it back into something I was talking about a little bit ago. I think that you started seeing this wedding ring, so it's like if I spent too much time talking about this woman, then it changes it to where that's his woman. It became defensive. Like we created those two together as a couple. Now you can't. Nothing can violate these two. I mean, they have turned into a couple. They started out. I started out having them out there being farmers, and now they're on a very nice place doing things, and they're very secure. But not one time, excuse me, not one time in there that I mentioned being married. I wonder if it's some kind of a defense mechanism that's being thrown there because that's his woman. Because like you see, he it's several pictures here. He has been in front of her between us and her. Uh, Now, see, I also started asking for candles right here. So that's probably going to help out with the bowling theme. It's probably going to put it in the bowling theme if you look at it. I don't know. We'll have to see. I hadn't looked at these. I just did them and
Well, it's
downloaded
going
them.
to give it more options, but the more and more you talk about it, because like he's got a ring on there. They look very happy. They're like a retired couple. You've got just the depth behind them. They're happy. So depending on how you're talking about how happy they are, becomes where like, look, I still sleep on the only side of the bed that the door's on. If somebody's busting through, I'm going to be the first one there. And I do that at every place. No, no, no. My side of the bed is the door side. you know? And see, I saw those like exactly what you was trying to say is previously before we started seeing the ring stuff. Now he's got it on the other hand, but that don't mean anything. Uh, it was more a protective in front of you, just like the old gentleman's thing of you stand to the side of the street of the lady. You do these old school things we were raised with. And so I kind of wonder if it was showing that originally, and now it's more to the we're retired. And again, there's all those candles. Again, it goes back to your bowling alley looking thing. I'm looking for the ball. It must be. Oh yeah, it looks like she's got three boobs. So yeah, it must be the one on the side.
It is, and it's also look at there on the pajamas.
Well, it could be that. Yeah,
And then this one is whoo, Lord, there's some they got shoes on now.
yeah. Tennis shoes, comfy.
And now she's kind of moved back in front. Look at that. She's comfortable because I stopped making her do things. I stopped suggesting that she be so now she's doing what she wants to do, which is love the dude anyway. That's
Could
weird.
be. And the dude, I mean, he took his glasses off. He stopped and see. Now look, yeah, he does look happier. Now he's just like, man, I ain't got to be so cool. She accepts me for me. We're together. And she looks very comfy, going, the dude took me and I'm not a gold digger and it looks comfortable. Other than somebody's still got too many toes.
Yeah. Way too many fucking toes. Now this here, this definitely like a bowling alley right here. This looks like a bowling alley for sure, man. Look at
Yep.
it.
The fire lanes or the gutters.
Look
Now,
at that.
see, that's still a very comfortable picture right there. Very comfortable.
I love it. Yeah, you can tell they're very happy.
Yeah. See, and
And,
that's what, yeah.
and there's bowling balls, And there's pins there too. I think the candles are kind of a pin, kind of a light, different thing, you know.
Well, I think the candle behind her ass is the gutter, and then of course the one on the right. Well, different picture now.
Oh, here I go back. Yeah,
Yeah, the one behind her ass, let's just say, is the gutter, and then of course you got the one to the right of the dude's elbow, and then the way those candles are set up, 3 points like fingers to a bowling ball, and then look at the shape of the candle. A
yeah.
3-finger bowling ball. I mean, that's to me, that's the reference.
There you go. There you
And
go.
then you got the candle behind her shoulder, which is the rest of the lane.
The rest
And
of the
then just
lane, all the way
look
back.
right behind them, and you've got an open pine forest. It's all
Yep.
the associations. Yeah.
And now you have the wood again.
Yep.
Yep.
But you've got a straight line, you got a ball, you got a couple candles that may or may not designate gutters, but you got these people behind it. But just look at them. You know, at this point, the dude is like, "Yeah, man."
Uh-oh. She's getting hot. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's still trying to get in her britches.
Oh, look at there. Look where her hand's at.
Oh, no, I know. That goes back to you grabbing dick one you sent earlier.
Yeah, it got to this
It
point. And I'm
remembers
like,
that.
look at that. Look at that. Now
It
this is
remembered you said the dude getting his dick grabbed.
no. I never did say that. I mean, these are the same pictures I did last night. Whenever I told you about this, it just showed up.
Okay.
This just showed up. Now, see, I knew this was I used the word amorous. Okay. So this is what amorism is. Apparently, she's got her hand. She's loving him, man.
That
Look at
sounds
his
like
face.
that sounds like old Berber and Beetlejuice. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
That's okay. But no, see that kind of surprised me because usually it kind of keeps it away from that. We're getting close to the end here. Look at there, man. You know, she's very happy. They're very happy, very happy, very happy. Almost there. There's another one that's kind of revealing right there. You know, she's kind of way intimate right there. Look at her face. You know, she's way intimate. And again, some of the same pictures, the lighted lanes, probably bowling socks. It's probably bowling outfit, you know, truth be known, you know. There's the lanes again. It's crazy, isn't it? And again, that looks like Brad Pitt and the dude and maybe Edward Norton and I don't know who all that looks like. And that right there is probably Angelina Jolie, you know, and some other something or the other.
Yeah, I mean, it's slowly changed. I mean, you know, like that to me is there's an Irish actor. I don't know his name, so I hate to say it, but it reminds me more of him. he he did a great job, and the other one over there, the chick, yeah, it's Angelina Jolie and the chick from Transformers. A little bit of all of that, but hey, that's an AI generated thing.
It can't use somebody's face perfectly as against the law, so it gets a close-up box.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. But I've just noticed how it slowly changed as we talked. It's gotten further and further from the dude and
Look at it
closer and
now.
closer to a generic person, even while still
Right
showing
now.
details of the dude.
Right now, it's showing Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie is what it's showing to me.
I see Jolie, but yeah, I don't know. The dude it ain't quite Brad Pitt, but close enough. You're right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the dude mixed with him. I can show you pictures where his hair was exactly like that, his beard. I mean, he looked just like that at one point in time. His hair stuff, and that's his facial expression more than anything, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
now that you zoomed in that one time, I could actually see exactly what you're talking about. Especially if you'd watched recently Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, him and DiCaprio. He looks exactly like that. That one photo you had showed.
Yeah. That was all of those. Let me see if there's some more in here. I tell you what, I tell you this too. I don't know if you'd be interested in seeing this. It has nothing to do with the Big Lebowski, but it has to do with Brad